Hello and welcome to episode 57 of Leaf Blower Revolution. It's been a while, hasn't it? Been waiting for this update, we'll talk about it in a moment. Here I'm about to kill the witch. I'm going to show you how much I make. Been farming a lot to be able to make it to the other side of the Spark portal. We'll do that today. And look at plasma leaves. Here I'm showing that I've been getting a lot of gems through automated trading. So let's take a look at the bottom left. And I'm getting 407 of each essence. I do have a temporary WEM set, which would be Witch Essence Multiplier Set, which is very important if you want to craft those insanely expensive shards. Here I'm showing the level of each of my, I was about to say weapon again, tools. Everything is pretty much above 100. And I'll show the rest also. I could upgrade right now, but it's not the time, I'm just showing stuff. Pets, the ones that are in my DPS set are all above level 100. Okay. So we have the owl also, and yes, the witch, of course. Alright, and then we have, what else? Unique leaves, not that high yet, in the 50s, 60s, things like that. Because I need those essence to craft. Man, I needed 500 of each of those special shards. Plus, making the leaves that I'm going to show you. For some reason I went to 90 for the cheese, but it doesn't matter. Okay, I'm just showing you where I stand for gear. We'll look at all my leaves, my sets, and my strategy, which strategy I employed to do this. So here, I forgot to equip. I wanted to show you my shard set. I'm going to start with that. So my shard set, okay, is looking like this. So 230% 10 shards, so level 3 ascension mostly for sacred leaves, and this is one of my DPS leaves. We'll talk about my DPS setup later also. I do have 2 permanent hematite DPS leaves and also made permanent temporary leaves, as I said, to make it faster. So 2.35 million shards, that's going to help me with leaf ascension. As you can see, up to rare is maxed out, but epic needs work, and I have to sit there and spend some of those, a lot of those shards, and do leaf ascension by hand if I want to increase my DPS. Energy, what, 24? So let's equip our energy special set, and I'll explain what it is. So these 2 leaves are part of my permanent DPS set. They're not fully sharded, fully ascended yet, but we're getting there. Then I made 2 temporary malachite leaves, only to A3, Ascension 3, okay? And then these 2 are very old, from before the season when I was exploring fusion and transformation and not understanding it. So that's my electricity or energy, I call it electricity all the time, energy set. So we'll equip that with the Flamingo, having trouble with that word, and we'll go as high as possible, and I'll do a jump cut of course, but I'll be digging. I dig all the time. I dug 1.58 million times, but I didn't salvage the season yet. We'll talk about that also in a moment. It's a relatively simple episode, to be frank. 53,000 energy, I need 50,000 to break that portal. Great. I took the opportunity to buy energetics. I cannot go further than this for now unless I ascend some of my leaves or make new ones for energy. Look at these, 900, 800, 900 for special shards, which are, what is it, fusion, transformation, and ascension shards. They take forever to make, that's why you need a good WEM set. Okay. What am I showing here? This is still my energy set, and I'm going to, okay, the season. So Friday or Monday, that's what they said. Somewhere, I don't know where, but the update's still not out, and I decided to come out with a video right now. This way I don't have to deal with an update. And when we salvage the season, we'll talk about the season after. I want to skip that and concentrate just on opening that portal and going to the other side and explore. Let's ignore the season for now. We'll talk about it next episode when we salvage. Okay? With my luck, the update will come up very soon after this video. I don't care. So this is pre-update. Gives me a chance to explore a pre-update. So energy shrine. What is this thing? Acquire all leaf stones to activate the energy shrine the planet guardian hold all these stones, but beware, they are enchanted with special leaf properties. So I don't know what that does. I did no research because you know I like to discover things on my own. It's more fun. I'm trying to have fun while I play those games, not just to make videos, you know. So let's go there, and there's a bunch of areas here, and I can see 4 bosses. So the minimum damage I need is E66, 7 something E66. I'm not there yet. I'll show you where I am. Am I that far? Maybe not. So this is the first time I go here. I don't know how plasma leaves work, and I'll do a jump cut, but it really took me 15 seconds after I cut the recording to understand how it worked. So I started recording again. I didn't have to look it up. It's not rocket science. I had a clue in the shop. Something in the shop told me what to do. Because right now I'm trying to push them off the screen and I get nothing. I was like, how does it work? So how does it work? And I don't like when I try to figure things out while I'm recording. When I show you something, I want to show results. So I hate that. I felt pressure. So I had to stop recording, and I will in a moment. I do notice that they go around me. So I try with a gravity ball, see what happens. Let's see, and then, no, they just gravitate around me, and then I go on the edge and I get nothing. I said, oh, okay, I'm gonna have to figure this out. I didn't want to look it up. So I figured it out on my own. And like I said, a few seconds after this, I'm about to cut here. I was like, no. What is this? So they made it a bit different, which is cool. Then I was looking for something that might have to do with, I don't know, gravity or anything. I was a bit desperate here, and I said, okay, I'm gonna have to stop recording, figure this out. There you go. I don't know if you saw that. I got one. Just one, that's it. And then I look at the shot without recording, and then I understood. You go on the edge like this, and it's the velocity. So they need a certain velocity to give you, and they explain it here. Blow off. Reduce the minimum blow off speed of plasma leaves by 10%. So I can reduce it by 50%, but there's a certain speed that they need to get to give me a certain amount of plasma leaves. That's how it works. So I guess I would stand in a corner or something like that. And you can correct me if I'm wrong, but well, it's working. Right now I'm doing it. Is there a better way? I don't know. I don't really want to look it up for now. I don't feel like I need to. This is just a first exploration of plasma leaves. And in a moment, we'll look at the shop in more detail. You already see a few interesting things, I think. But we'll look at it in more detail in a moment. I had to zoom in all the time because everything is written so small. It's crazy. You need really good eyes. I can't imagine playing this game on mobile. Please let me know in the comments. How is it to play this game on mobile? It must be insane. Look at this. Looks pretty cool. If I go on the edge, look at the numbers going up. We're about to look at the shop, see what they have to offer as I'm farming some of those leaves. It's going to take a while. I am as we speak. The game is open right now. In fact, it's open 24/7. I got 6,700 hours. Yes, 24/7 AFK. That's what I needed. I AFK'd the witch for so long to get to there. Okay, let's take a look. I increase blow off, marketing and fertilizer on. So more electrical energy, that's going to give me 2,000. 3 more shards, so 20 per leaves, excellent. I don't really care about that too much, I'll be frank with you. More damage type, there you go. We'll talk about damage type later when we look at my DPS set. I didn't understand what it was about, but with this it gives me a clue. Okay, this cheaper transformation, decrease in transformation cost for plasma leads by 10%, so I can go 90%. Does not affect shards. What does that even mean? Does not affect shards. I don't understand that part. What did he mean by that? Anyways, and the rest is just more craft sets and backpack and this and that. I'm gonna have to make a plasma lead set, which will take forever. Will I have to? I don't know. I'll first make a full HEMA set for DPS and then we'll figure it out. But yeah, it'd be nice to make a plasma set. And I don't know what's in that new update anyways. Okay, so let's take a look here. I'm getting rid of all this. Thank you, Norby, for your help. And thank you for not spoiling things. Norby is part of my Discord now, so if you want to be cool, I invite you to join me. So he asked me one day, what is my DPS without any leaves? And it's, by the way, because I'm using normal notation again. I don't like the scientific one for this game. I'm used with the letters. So E47, that's without leaves. He asked me for that as a reference. So I'm showing you that for experts, okay? And now we'll equip my current DPS set, okay? Which needs a lot of work, but you know, one thing at a time, otherwise you go crazy. Okay, now you can pause if you need to look at the bottom right. I'm gonna go with a pure damage set. These are 2 permanent leaves that fit that pure damage set. Then I made 2 temporary DPS leaves for more energy, okay? But they will be replaced and the rest is still ancient leaves. You'll notice on the top the boss set, it includes damage type. I did not understand what it was about, but when we look at the shop, we can upgrade that by a lot. E59, by the way, that's not enough. We can upgrade damage type by a lot in the plasma shop, so I feel like when I make my plasma DPS set, which will take forever, I'll make it for the boss set, the top one with because there's 50 levels times 7.5% for damage type, right? So that's why I'm gonna go for that. Right now my priority is to get those 3 saturated shard upgrades. I'll work on that. So let's take a look at these bosses, which I cannot kill for now. I don't even hurt them because I need E66. I'm at E59. So there's 4 of them, different colors. So I don't know if damage type I have to have the right type of damage. I hope not, but maybe. And then you repurpose them. I don't know. I really don't know. Like the red one, you would need ice, and then you repurpose it for the next boss. That I don't know. And here I go back to, okay, I gotta kill those 4 bosses to use this shrine, whatever it does. Please don't tell me what it does. But I don't understand the damage type yet. We'll figure it out later on. First, I'm gonna make a decent set, okay, a decent HEMA DPS set, and then we'll see what to do, okay? Alright. So what did we have next? I'm trying to remember here. Let's go with the flow. Let's watch what I'm going to do. I forgot. Okay, let's go back to my preferred notation, which is default. I like those letters. It is what it is. That's the jump cut. Was a bit subtle. I got 4,000 or whatever plasma leaves. That means I might buy some things, and I can see I can buy something in the energy shop. Oh yes, we're gonna test the converter. I'm about to do it in a second. It's because I was looking around and I was recording, but I wasn't sure what to do. But I'm going to test that because I want to see if I use the converter, does it go above my limit? Honestly, I did not expect it to, because with the flamingo or fiamingo, whatever you want to call it, and I don't know which one is the best pronunciation. Is it fiamingo or flamingo? Write 1 for fiamingo and 2 for flamingo in the comments if you don't mind. Help me with my English. Okay, plasma converter. Let's use this, and it's gonna help me recharge my energy. which is close to 50,000 without the set that I made for energy. That's because I have two nice, because right now I do have my DPS set, right? And I have 4 leaves that give energy. But in the future, it might go down to 2. I forgot what the chart said. By the way, you know how I say I make my own thing? Well, this time I'm gonna follow the chart by the book because it takes so long to farm the mass necessary for those ascension shards and transformation, etc., that I want to go really with the most optimal strategy. So I'll make an exception and follow a guide. Now I'm gonna need a better WEM set. We're gonna look at it. It will be a full HEMA, fully sharded WEM set to farm the witch. I get 400 per kill. I'm gonna get more than that over time. And I made temporary malachite leaves, and I got conflicting advice on Discord. Some people agreed with the idea of making temporary leaves, some didn't. And some people told me, you gotta think long term. Well, I was thinking about video, okay? Yeah, long term you go straight to HEMA for WEM, but I wanted to make a video as fast as possible, so I decided to make HEMA leaves, which are not that, not HEMA, but malachite leaves, which are not that bad to make at the point I am right now, okay? So damage type is something I'm gonna work on for my future plasma DPS. And let's look at the date. I wonder how many days, weeks, or months it's gonna take me to have a full plasma, fully sharded boss DPS set. Oh my god, that's gonna take so long. But hey, there's an update coming. I don't know what's about it. So here I'm pointing to the thing that they say it doesn't affect shards when you know, the cheaper transformation thing. Please let me know in the comments. I'm interested in this, though. Does not affect shards. I don't understand what they mean by that. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna be working on saturated shards, like I said. Leaf Sanction will be something very important also to increase my DPS. But right now it's just to make a full HEMA WEM set. 20 out of 20 shards for everything. And eventually I'll make a HEMA DPS set. Maybe I'll be able to kill one of these bosses, you know, and go further in the pyramid maybe. I do have a floor set that is not very spectacular. I'll show you where I stand with floors also for the tower and the pyramid. So this is 2 permanent leaves, as I said, and those are temporary. They'll be replaced with HEMA leaves for WEM, which Essence Multiplier, and you also add Brew Crit Chance, which I might be above 70% now, but eventually you go above 100%, and I was told this gives you a chance for multi-crit. 346,000 for tower floors, and 160. I might be able to do a little better than 160 for the pyramid, but it doesn't really matter because I got all the milestones. By the way, that update that's coming whenever, I hope it's not the same day as this video. I'm hoping for more milestones. That'll be cool. That'll give me a motivation to push further. Here I'm showing Leaf Sanction because I'm gonna have to do a lot of it. Up to level 4, I'll have to craft those relics, level 4 relics. No, past level 4 it gets pretty crazy, but one thing at a time. This is a game that's built like an onion, and they keep adding stuff and adding stuff, so I can't wait to see what this update is about. I'm very happy to be the other side of the portal and to have seen pre-update what it looks like. And then next episode we'll look at that update, we'll talk about previous season, we'll salvage, and we'll see where we're at. That's what I got for you. I hope you liked this episode. If you did, please hit thumbs up and leave a comment below. If you want to support this channel, you can subscribe and hit the notification bell to make sure you don't miss future videos. Thank you for watching and see you next time.